Oh, it skipped the title screen. I forgot that was an option. Love that. Absolutely love that. One of the best additions to the engine overall. Like literally one of the best additions to the engine. All right, let's get this show on the road. Today, we're going to be doing what should be an incredibly easy steel gold tutorial. So essentially, it'll be a steel skill that you can have do damage if you want. We're actually going to go ahead and do the damage variant. You could make it not do damage if you wanted to. To me, it fits better with the messages that pop up when you use the skill if you do damage. If you have, I'm pretty sure if you have the formula set to like 0, it'll say that it missed or it had no effect, which is weird because it'll say right after that you stole this much gold. So I think it's better if we just make a mug skill. Let's go into system here. Let's take everybody out, but Reed will be the one that we give it to, and his class is swordsman. Skill type special. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a skill here. We're just going to name it mug, and it'll be like a thief type skill. So we'll use the boots here as a description. We'll just say attacks the enemy and steals their gold, or steals some gold. Let's do steal some gold. It'd be special. Scope one enemy, and you can only use it from battle. Leave success rate at 100. We're actually going to handle the success of stealing the gold within the common event, because if you set the success rate to 50%, that the attack portion of mug is also not going to work. So we want to handle the gold steal success rate within the common event that we'll do here very shortly. So we'll just do HP damage. What is attack? Attack is this formula. So we're just going to have it act as a basic attack. We could lower the damage a little bit by taking this down to 3 or something. It's fine. Just do like a variance of 5 or so. And then we'll have character uses mug. Let's pick an animation. I think that'll probably work. I think everything looks good here. We're going to have it call our common event as soon as we create it. So let's call this common event steal, or well, we should probably name it after the skill, right? Mug. So at the top here, the first thing we need to do is control our gold success rate. And I think what we want to do is roll a variable, random. Now, you would set these numbers depending on what you want your chance to be. So if you wanted it to be a 25% chance, you would do random 1 to 4 and have it handle for if it lands on any one of those particular numbers. If you wanted 20%, you would do 1 to 5, and you would just keep working your percentages that way. We're going to do a 25% chance to steal gold. So let's name this variable gold steal chance. We'll set a conditional branch if gold steal chance equals 1. We need to add an else handler as well. So if gold steal chance equals 1, then we'll have it do stuff. We'll have it do stuff like determine the amount of gold to steal. And under else, what we want to do, very simple. We just want the text to show couldn't steal anything. So now we've got our 25% chance here, because from 1 to 4, there is a 25% chance that it will roll the number 1. What we want to do is we want to create another conditional branch. No, I'm sorry. We want to control variables, and we'll call this variable amount of gold. And that's also going to be random. We'll do this as 0 to 2,000. Now, there are a few variations of this that you could do, where you could have whether or not you have certain equipment equipped to increase your chances. And I'll talk about that after we get done with the event flow here. It's not super hard to implement. And I'll kind of give you like a brief rundown of what that would be like, but this is just going to be a very basic steal gold. So it's going to control variables amount of gold, random 0 to 2,000. Then it's going to change gold, and it's going to increase it by the variable that it just chose. So if it rolls 1,220 gold, then it's going to increase your gold by 1,220 gold. It's going to tell you, what is the number of that? Variable number 2. You stole, or we'll just say stole, variable 2 gold. And that should be it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We definitely need to add mug here to our swordsman. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but also this is an incredibly simple skill to make. Now, to have an enemy steal from you would be a lot more complicated because you would also have to handle getting the item back from that particular enemy when that particular enemy dies. And I'll probably work out how to do that in a future video. If that's even 100% possible, we might have to take some shortcuts there or make some compromises to make that work. But I think this should be good. Now we could go into the troop selection right there and do it that way, but I want to show you all the actual increase in gold after the battle. So let's just choose a monster sprite here. I'll choose this werewolf because it looks pretty cool. We want to have a battle, and we'll just do goblin ×2, and we'll just leave it at that. Let's increase Reed's attack to the maximum value here and his HP so that we can make sure we don't die, which is, I'm sure, a possibility with these pre-set up characters. All right, let's take a look at this. Go ahead and turn the BGM off because it's going to blare in our ears and turn everything else to 20%. I wish there was a way to set these up for default values whenever you start a new project, but maybe in a future update. Let's take this battle. Okay, got our goblin here. We're going to use special mug on goblin A. Okay, so we didn't roll our steal chance there, but we did do damage. It also did not say we didn't steal anything. So, oh, we forgot to set up the common event in the skill. Let's set up the common event mug. Okay, there we go. Now let's give it another shot. Okay, let's use mug here. Okay, we slay that goblin, and we stole 1,913 gold. Nice. Okay, we got attack. Let's do mug one more time. Interesting. We did not get the message at the end of the battle there. I wonder if that will always happen if you kill the last enemy because we didn't get the message. Let's do this battle again. Couldn't steal anything. Okay. See, we got the couldn't steal anything message that time. Interesting. I don't know that there is a way to change this. Whenever you beat these enemies, it triggers the victory screen. I don't know, without a script, I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Hey guys, future run here. I was able to fix this, and I fixed it by changing the mug skill damage type to none, changing the scope to none, and having the damage and the targeting happen within the common event. So you can see up here that I've changed this common event to force Reed to use attack on the last target and then run the common event. If you do it this way, the common event will run when the battle is over. It'll run when you defeat the last enemy before the battle is over. So you can change this targeting to whatever you want, to random or a particular enemy. Personally, I think random is probably the best way to keep a skill like mug balanced because it's basically attack with free gold. But you can do whatever you see fit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Back to the video. Now let's talk variants and accessories. So if you wanted to have, let's say you wanted to have some thief gloves. And these thief gloves give you a better chance to steal gold. So let's say it's a 25% chance at base and you wanted it to be a 50% chance. You would have this entire thing as a conditional branch. If actor armor, let's see if they have, do they have any steel stuff? I don't think so because steel is not a thing by default. Let's just do the lucky ring, right? Let's pretend this says thief gloves, but let's say if you have the lucky ring equipped, you want to have this set to whichever character gets mugged. Okay, if you have the lucky ring equipped, then you want to put this entire thing, Control X, in your else branch, because this will be if you don't have it equipped. If you do have it equipped, you want to have almost the exact same event flow. The only thing you're going to do is change your chance from 1 in 4 to 1 in 2. And that will give you a 50% chance. And that's how you would handle if you wanted an accessory to increase your chances of stealing. Now, you could also do a skill. You could have a passive skill that, you know, the more you use mug, you could have it increase a variable by 1. And then once a variable gets to a certain amount, you can increase mug's level to 2, which we have a tutorial on how to turn spells into stronger spells that you can check out on the channel. You could have something like that here, and it would be very similar, except your conditional branches would be if you have skill mug level 1, mug level 2, mug level 3, so on and so forth. And your conditional branch structure would be slightly different. You would have multiple conditional branch and else handlers. But that's pretty much it. I'm kind of bummed that we couldn't do the killing blow, like getting it to work with the killing blow. I'll look more into that and see why that happens. I think I know why, and I don't believe that it's fixable. If it is, then I'll put an addendum somewhere in this video fixing that. When I go to edit, I'll do some quick Googling and research to see why that's happening, even though, once again, I'm pretty sure I know. But that's it for the steel gold tutorial. So thank you all so much for watching. I don't know what we want the next tutorial to be. I'd like to do the enemy stealing from you, but that is incredibly complicated, and I would have to make it at least once on my own to make sure I could get it to work correctly. So someone suggested a crafting table, and that'd be pretty easy. It wouldn't be as elegant as you would like it to be, because it would be a lot of show choices, a lot of conditional branches, seeing whether you have certain amounts of certain items to then combine into one item. But if there's enough interest for a crafting table, we can do that one. As always, the link to download this project with this skill in it so you can see it in action will be in the description. And don't worry, I'll clean up all this to change it back to what it originally was. And that's it for today. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Much love, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.